This may be controversial, but you don't need a ton of money in the bank to buy a house in Winston-Salem. In fact, I've helped folks become homeowners with less than $5,000 saved. And no, they didn't have a perfect credit score or a six-figure salary either. I know that goes against what most of you have heard your whole life, but the game has changed. There are programs out here designed to help real people working regular jobs and paying rent every single month to finally step into home ownership. If you've been thinking that it's out of reach, this video is going to shift your whole mindset and show you how to actually make it possible, step by step. Let me level with you. People are buying houses every single month with tiny down payments and almost no savings because they tap into programs and strategies most folks don't even know exist. We call it playing the game the right way. You'll hear about FHA loans, down payment assistance, NACA, gift funds, and negotiating with sellers. And yeah, we'll cover all of that. But beyond the jargon, what really matters is having someone in your corner who's living and breathing in the Triad market every single day. Someone who's seen it work over and over again. My name is Keon with Real Broker LLC. I live here, I work here, I help people buy homes right here in the Triad. And I'm not just here to sell you a dream. I'm here to give you the full picture so you can make the right decision for you. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 9 months, feel free to reach out. And if you've got questions while you're watching, don't wait. Call or text me anytime. My number is right in the description box below, and I'm easy to reach. First, let's talk about the biggest myth that holds most people back, and that's believing that you need a giant savings account. If you're looking at a $200,000 home right now, and that's totally doable in Winston-Salem, you'll think you need 20% down, which would be $40,000. And most people don't have 40 grand just laying around. But with an FHA loan, your down payment drops to 3.5%. That's $7,000 on a $200,000 loan. And if you qualify for down payment assistance, that entire amount, plus some of all of your closing costs, can come from programs designed to help buyers who fit right into our community. Now I know you're saying, Keon, where do I even start to apply for this? The answer is simple. Call or text me right now. Don't wait. I'll connect you with lenders that I trust. People who know these programs inside and out, who will walk you through the pre-approval process and the application, making sure your paperwork is right the first time so you'll get approved. The key is to start early because these programs sometimes have limited funds and deadlines. Waiting costs you money. Rent keeps going up and interest rates can creep higher. But let's say you have $4,000 sitting in the bank. That's more than enough to pay your due diligence, earnest money deposit, appraisal, inspections, and any small miscellaneous items. The rest we'll cover with assistance, seller contributions, and structured negotiations. People ask me all the time if there's a catch. There isn't one that'll stop you. What you do need is some basic qualification. A credit score in the mid 600s, steady employment history, 2 years in the same field is ideal, and a debt to income ratio that shows you can handle the mortgage payment. Another powerful option that I haven't mentioned yet is NACA, the Neighborhood Assistance Corporation of America, which offers an unbeatable path to home ownership with zero down payment, zero closing costs, and no required minimum credit score. NACA partners with community-minded lenders to provide below-market interest rates and personalized counseling, all designed to break down the barriers that keeps folks renting instead of owning. You'll go through a free workshop, meet one-on-one with a NACA counselor who helps you work through any credit issues or debt. And once you're approved, you jump into the program knowing exactly what your payment will be. In Winston-Salem, NACA has helped dozens of buyers who thought home ownership was out of reach, guiding them through every step so they end up in a place that they're proud to call home, often paying much less each month than they were shelling out in rent. Here's something else that most people don't know: gift funds. If you have a family member who believes in you, they can give you money for your down payment. All it takes is a gift letter. Simple paperwork that says this money isn't a loan, it's a gift. That covers any extra you need to hit your 3.5%. So if someone in your circle wants to see you invest in yourself, let them help you get started. That's how communities build generational wealth, by pooling resources, sharing opportunities, and lifting each other up. And if you're tight on savings, don't be shy about asking. It's not charity, it's strategy. By this point, you might be wondering, what about those closing costs? Those extra 2 to 3% of the purchase price that can bring you anywhere from $4,000 to $6,000. Well, but we'll cover those in a combination of down payment assistance and negotiating with the seller to pay a portion of your closing costs. In a market like Winston-Salem, sellers are often open to help covering closing costs if it means a smoother, faster sale. They'll rather pay a bit in fees than to see their home sit unsold for months. My job is to craft an offer that is compelling, with a strong deposit, a serious buyer, so the seller sees that you're low risk and wants to help you win. If you're still sitting there thinking, this sounds great, but I'm gonna wait until I'm 100% ready, I need you to pause right now and commit to action. Pick up your phone, shoot me a text, or go into the description box and schedule a call with me. Tell me your name, the area you want to buy in, and how much you have saved. I promise, I'll give you straight talk. No pressure, no upsell. We'll run numbers together to find out what's possible for you. This moment right here, this could be the turning point of where you stop renting and start investing in your future. One of the best kept secrets is the USDA Rural Development Loan. Winston-Salem has pockets that qualify as rural or semi-rural, even inside city limits. With the USDA loan, you can buy with a zero down payment. That's zero, nada. The program covers 100% of the purchase price, and you can roll in closing costs as well. The catch is, your household income has to be below a certain limit. Limits are surprisingly generous for families inside of Winston-Salem. If you qualify, your only cost is your mortgage payment and a small guarantee fee rolled into the loan. You might still need $2,000 to $3,000 for inspections, earnest money, and your initial settlement, but that's it. Imagine that, owning a home with no money down. And yes, that happens here all the time. Now I know the idea of government programs can feel daunting, like there's too much paperwork or you'll never understand the fine print. That's why I work with lenders who specialize in these loans and walk you through each step. They help you gather your tax returns, W-2s, bank statements, and the rest. And they submit the package to the USDA. You just show up for the appraisal, sign your documents, and get your keys. I handle the back and forth, so you don't have to worry about that. Another strategy is the physician or professional loan if you work in healthcare or law. You can put down as little as 0 to 5% with no private mortgage insurance. That's a program many doctors and nurses don't even know about until they talk to me. And think about it, if you're an allied health professional at Wake Forest Baptist or Novant, you can snag a home with minimum cash. We've got the tools, you've got the credentials. Together, we can make it happen. By now you're probably feeling a mix of excitement and nervousness. That's good. That means you're thinking seriously about owning instead of renting. Side hustles income counts as well. If you drive for Lyft, deliver for DoorDash, or have a small business, get that documented. Even $500 to $1,000 a month in side income, when verified on a tax return or 1099, boosts your qualification. Make sure you report it, keep clean records, and let your lender see that additional revenue stream. It adds up and can push you over the edge from maybe to approved. I could keep going. There are VA loans with zero down for veterans and active duty military, physician loans, portfolio loans for self-employed buyers, renovation loans like the FHA 203K if you want to buy a fixer-upper, but you get the picture. The path to ownership with under $5,000 isn't just a fairy tale. It's reality here in Winston-Salem every single day. So here's the final deal. If you're serious about owning a home, pick up the phone right now and call or text me. I'll listen to your story, connect you with the right lender, and break down your exact numbers in plain language. No jargon, no surprises. Just a clear roadmap that takes you from I wished I owned a home to I actually own a home. And if this video has helped you even a little bit, tap that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. I've got more deep dives coming, whether you're buying, selling, or just learning. And make sure you watch this video as it will help you with your home search. And when you're ready to make that move, just remember, Keon has the keys. I'll see you in the next one.